Okay.
And welcome to Oscar Wilde.
Welcome to Oscar Wilde. And now we're going to do our sixth movie. The year is 1934. We're going to do a review of Katharine Hepburn's first film, Morning Glory. And I will let the lovely Aura give us the synopsis.
Oh boy. Okay, so Morning Glory, I think, was the first film that I really liked. Maybe the second. I liked In Old Arizona a lot. But this was a serious film about a starlet wannabe, a young girl, I guess, a young woman that is starving and hungry, but very, very desperate to get into acting. And she throws herself into the world of the famed, and this is all plays, not movies, by the way, at this point. And she, she's eager to get a part. And she wants to prove herself to those influential people that are in the industry. And she has a hard time doing that without kind of seeming a little bit crazy, I guess is the way to put it.
A lot crazy.
Yeah, mercurial is a great word. And so you see her not get the part, but these people are emotionally attached to her because of her childlike behavior as a young woman. And basically it's the story of how she's not successful throughout the whole movie, and the story of the successful ones throughout that movie. And then at the end she gets her chance. She, the star of a very successful play walks out because she's not paid enough, and they pull her in, and she's fantastic, and then she finds at the very end of the movie that maybe this isn't the happiness I was expecting to have. And so that's really the basic idea.
That kind of sums it up. The title Morning Glory comes from at the end of the movie when she has her big moment on stage and the crowd loves her. One of the older actors comes and says, "Don't be a morning glory, somebody who just has their brief moment in the sun and then fades away right after."
Right.
There's all this encouragement for her to continue.
Right.
Her character I found extremely entrancing. I mean, because she comes, and you're right, childlike's a perfect way to describe it, and she has this childlike vulnerability to her. She has this almost a stream of consciousness the way she talks. And she talks most of the time like she is the greatest actress on earth. And the thing is, despite her being borderline crazy, or at least with the severe personality disorder, she does have a lot of talent. They have the one scene at the dinner party where she, does Juliet from Romeo and Juliet,
and Hamlet.
And Hamlet.
She does the Hamlet scene.
It leaves the crowd very, very moved. So you're kind of attracted to Katharine Hepburn's character's vulnerability, the stream of consciousness, and the fact that she probably does have all this talent, which is demonstrated later on in the movie, but that's kind of offset by, the fact that she's, a little bit off, or maybe a lot off.
Yeah, she's off. Yeah, you feel like maybe she'd be like the type of person that would threaten suicide, or...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and she's always on the verge of starvation. They're always saying, you gotta eat some food, you gotta eat some food. So she doesn't, she's almost like anorexic.
Katharine Hepburn looks like she weighs all of 100 pounds for this movie.
At best, at best. But she, I'm going to flip forward into kind of a little bit about the film, because this was her very first film. She forced her way into testing for this role in this film and was not known, and she got the leading role, and she won Best Actress. So we didn't select the Best Outstanding Picture this year. For this year, we selected Best Actress, especially because as an actor, she was just terrific, playing somebody that was a little bit nuts, but extremely talented and extremely vulnerable and extremely naive. And then at the end, she shows that she's not as naive as you think she is, but she's still kind of flighty. She did a great job, very engaging, and it was really about her personality. Even, all the happenings that didn't include her were around her weird, eccentric
very eccentric
personality.
Very mercurial.
And it could have been a one person show. It was about film stardom in the world of plays, and it really progressed like a play.
I thought she completely dominated every scene she was in.
Oh, she totally
her
did.
everything else, all the other characters around her were almost like props or something for her to interact with. I mean, her
Definitely.
stage presence, her lines, her delivery, her acting, everything just completely dominated and overwhelmed the whole movie.
Yeah, and ironically enough, another big name was in the film and was her co-star, I would say, and that's Douglas Fairbanks Jr., who's a very attractive man. He falls in love with her, and she's in love with, like the big business producer.
I think she is. I mean, because after that party,
Well, she thinks she is.
Yeah, she thinks she is, and of course he doesn't think. Once again, you have the woman having to get ahead by sleeping with the man motif.
But I don't know. That wasn't her intention, though.
Yeah, I guess she did fall in love with him.
No, it wasn't. I don't.
You don't think?
No, I don't agree with that at all. Because I think that she just fell in love with him, and he was weak to somebody that was vulnerable. I don't think because
Well, he didn't seem like a bad guy.
he separated himself from her after that because he didn't want to take that.
So
route.
maybe it's just a drunken fling, and then he decides.
Right.
To be
Yeah, I
nice
think
guy.
that was just a happenstance. But you did see a lot of leg. I mean, with Rita, I don't remember what her star name was. Rita.
I don't remember the actress's name.
Very pretty woman, but she was the original lead actress for this play, and you saw leg like all the way up to here.
It's all going to be shut down. Maybe the next movie or the movie after that, when the Hays Code, and we keep talking about it, each one of these little films we review, we say, well, in a few years, it's all going to be done with.
Yeah, and it's
It
interesting
probably will be.
because when you look at the history of these films, like on Wikipedia, you always see that what we're watching is what's called pre-code, just like Shannon is mentioning. But I'd say this is a film I would see. I would recommend it. Very, very, very good acting on the part of Katharine Hepburn. Very, if you want to really see good acting in the area of being a vulnerable person, a weak person with strengths that she tries to bring out and tries to exude, but she's still weak. So yes, we would recommend this film. We have no idea what our next film is going to be yet.
Not picked it yet.
But I'm pretty sure that the themes of sex and violence are going to go away for a while.
Sad but true.
Yes. And until next time, we will see you. Have a great day.
Adios.